Life's too short to stay stopped. Whether you believe in that or not, there's some big changes coming to my car. Today marks a very special day. You'll see some tires and some wheels, some tires sitting behind me right now. This is actually about to be a pretty tedious process. I gotta get the tires mounted. I'm gonna have to call up a guy to roll the fenders for me, and then I'm gonna have to go get the car aligned. So it's kind of gonna be a 3-part video. Stage 1, let's get these tires mounted. Right here, this is actually my daily. For those of you who do not know me, this is my 1987 4Runner. It's been my daily for the past 5 or so years, and it's the most turnkey beast of a car ever. It's a special car to me, and also a special car in general. First of all, it's got the 22 RE up front, which is known to be one of the most indestructible engines ever. And the more important thing is, you'll notice, it's a convertible. This car has been through a lot with me. Actually, I literally lived in this car for a month and a half. Took a job out in Santa Cruz, California. That's one of the most expensive areas around. And they didn't pay me enough to pay the literal $1,200 a month rent right off the bat. So I lived out of this thing. Literally lived out of it. This car rocks, man. Now, excuse the dirtiness of the car, but one thing I want to mention is you probably noticed I shift like a granny in the S2000, and I'm working on it, hey. But the reason is because I've been driving this. It is slow as molasses, and the gear shift throw is so far that like I've just never had a single reason to drive fast. Like, look at this. That's far. That's like 5 times further than the S2000 is. Got something very exciting going on behind me, people. But I'll hold off showing them until they're on the car. I'm on my way to the most exciting step of the whole process, which is getting the fenders rolled. That way I can actually start driving the car again. It's been a while since I've been able to do that with all the rub. So I'm fired up. I'm driving about 40 minutes away from home to make this happen, and I'll show you all what that looks like now. Just got the roll done. Gonna go get alignment now. So fired up right now. So amped. Let's see how this goes. Final step and the reveal coming soon, but I'm freaking fired up. Know what you're probably thinking. Big O tires, not the good spot for the alignment, but I had a free Groupon, free alignment. So of course I'm taking advantage of that. Yeah, so I actually just spent 3 hours waiting for Big O tires to tell me that they can't service my vehicle because it's gonna scratch my new wheels. What a waste. Well, there you have it, folks. I got the Kosei K1s. I know what you're probably thinking. Out of all the wheels I could get, why this wheel? No one runs these on the S2000, and that's why I like them. So this wheel here is actually the continuation of a very OG Honda wheel, which is the Buddy Club P1 racing wheel. Now, I'd always loved the look of that. I'd always see on like the Contra Racer Civics, and eventually I decided I want to put those on whatever car I have. For the past year or so, I'd actually really wanted this wheel on my Mazda Miata, but then I got this car and I said, well, I still gotta keep the dream alive, right? They are a really cool wheel because they are the continuation of the Buddy Club P1. When that wheel was discontinued, the same factory started producing them. The price is fair, the weight is light. I'll put the actual weight right here for my wheels. And I got them in 17 by 8.5 plus 40 offset. It requires a roll and perhaps even a slight pull. As you can see on my tires, I actually need to do a little bit more work to make them clear properly. So up in the front, I'm running 225s to create a little stretch, but I have federals, so they're already a pretty wide tire. And then we come up here and check out the rear, and we're running 245s in the rear. You can see this is where we got all this rub. Not sure if y'all could see inside of there, but there is still some rubbing going on the inside of that fender. So I'm gonna have to come on in there and just shave that away. One thing that I really personally pride myself on is being unique. I wanted to do something new that people aren't really doing right now. And I couldn't really find any photos of anyone with the Koseis online. I saw a couple Buddy Clubs, none of the Koseis. So I figured, let's give it a shot. Also, I apologize the car is so dirty right now. I am taking this video on my road trip. So there is literally dirt all around it, but y'all get the point right now. These wheels are super sick. They come this nice silver color, very light, almost looks white in the sun. And you can see the plus 40 offset gives them a little bit of that dish look that we're all going for. And here is how the tires sit. So they should be good, just gotta clean a little bit more off of them. So the first part of this video is me obviously showing off the new wheel and chatting about why I think they're cool. But it's my commitment to you guys to make a long-term video talking about the longevity of these wheels. I've heard issues of them cracking on E36s. I think they're pretty popular on that car because they look pretty good, but it's also a heavier car, and I've not heard of that issue happening on the Hondas. So let's give it a long run review, and about a year from now, I'll get back to y'all about how they've held up to someone like me who drives pretty hard pretty often. So one of the key reasons as to why I chose this wheel in particular is because, gosh, they're just so good looking for the price. I could have spent triple that on some sort of, I don't know, like Advans or T37s, but I don't think I will be happier with them. So far, I like every time I look at this car, I just get fired up. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are my new wheels. As always, keep it mellow. And be sure to keep your eye out for some new road trip content coming soon.